lately. We've done one episode in the past 2 months.
Audio has been great.
Have you heard? It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dive right in.
Let's go.
Whatever you want to do. I'm just organize my snacks.
Yeah.
With a twist. All right, folks. Welcome to Tea with Fran. Fran, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and I'm very glad to be here.
Good. I know you've had a busy day. I appreciate you staying up late to hang out with us.
I am delighted to.
Good. Justin, yourself?
I'm doing good. Just sat in a lot of traffic. Some days it's just people are out there.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe we either got to do this earlier or we got to do this later.
You let us know.
Yeah, I work from home and then I leave to go sit in traffic to come here. I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
It doesn't.
That's pretty funny. So we're going to be talking about the solstice.
Good.
And
Good.
if everything lines up, this episode will come out on the solstice, the day of it, which is Wednesday the 21st.
Right.
Darkest day.
That is correct, Justin.
The long, dark night.
But before we get into that, I was messing around with the upload, and we had 960 minutes of content that we've created so far, which was impressive. And with that last episode, we're over 1,000. So
That's wonderful.
Fran, we're getting all your information down and your stories and cataloging it. And then we've been listened to in 5 countries.
Oh, that's exciting.
Does anyone want to, without looking, anyone want to guess? Obviously, the United States. So 4 more.
The UK.
The UK, yep.
China.
No.
Spain.
No. All right. Canada.
Canada.
Okay, Canada.
All right.
South Africa.
Really?
Dude, I know so many South Africans. Like, don't put that past me, okay?
I keep sharing.
Cultured guy.
Keep sharing with, and then Austria.
Oh, Austria.
So I don't know how, but hopefully,
that's wonderful.
Hopefully we're taking root globally. That would be quite something. And then
we're probably just getting hacked is really what's going on. Any Russians on there?
I mean,
okay, we're safe for now.
As far as I know. It said our podcast listener personality would be described as an enthusiast.
Ooh.
So all the fanatics out there are enthusiastic, which makes sense.
Yeah.
When you're out in the world and you're meeting these fanatics, Fran, they're gun-ho. It's quite exciting. But we're moving on to the solstice.
Yes.
Coming up very soon.
Right.
Justin, have you noticed how dark it's been out lately?
Yeah, I can tell. It's dark. It's like dark at like 4:30.
It's too early, isn't it? I need sunlight.
We need to call back the sun.
Yes.
So for those of you who've heard of the solstice, aren't exactly sure what it is, simply put, the earth is tilted as far away from the sun as possible in the northern hemisphere here, leading to the shortest day. Mm-hmm. And as much as we celebrate the solstice all day long, there's one exact moment that is the furthest tilt, and that's going to be Wednesday the 21st. I've got conflicting numbers here. It's either at 4:47 p.m. or 4:48 p.m.
Okay,
dude, you're fine. You're a minute off.
I'm just saying that's what the research is showing. For the southern hemisphere, their winter solstice is usually June 20th.
Really?
Because they're tilting towards the sun.
And they are. Yes. Christmas is different down there.
I believe it.
Yes.
Christmas is kind of different all over.
Everywhere.
So we can all agree Santa Claus is involved.
Oh, yes.
Christmas, that's the only thing.
I mean, if you really want to dig into Christmas.
Our Lord and Savior, Santa Claus.
It's rooted in the solstice.
Yes, it is.
I remember you teaching me that years ago.
Yes, it is.
Solstice, it's coming from the Latin words sol, which means sun, and sistere, which means stand still. So the sun stands still. So exciting stuff there, right? Justin, you didn't know that.
I don't know a lot. So anything you tell me, yep.
And then, it's just, it has been celebrated around the globe through, humans' time, as long as we've been tracking the sun and its movement. So
yes,
pretty exciting. It's kind of morphed into Christmas for many, but for folks like the pagans and ourselves, we still celebrate it.
Yes.
So what does the solstice mean to you, Fran?
Well, I really love to think about the solstice. I think about my ancient ancestors and how many of them really believed that the sun was going away and it might not come back. And they had to face winter, and many of them did not know how to build fires. They did not know how to preserve food. It was a terrible time. And they would look around and they would see the evergreen trees and wonder why they had that special magic. And they would take branches and bring them in to keep them close to them, to help them make it through the winter. And they would
Use them as blankets?
no, just not blankets, but just maybe their magic. So they would sit close to them and feel that there was something that they had that people needed so that they could make it through the winter.
The branches were their guardian angels.
And now we still
alive.
we still have branches in our house.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things when you see a Christmas tree, in a sense, it's sort of a solstice tree.
Yeah.
Really.
Rebrand it.
It is. But there's no better time to gather with people that you really care about and sit around the fire and tell stories, read poems, sing songs, think about the year. And there's no better way to spend the longest night. And I look forward to it, and I'm glad we're going to get together again.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Justin, you want to explain what we do for Solstice around here?
Yeah, we get together, eat a ton of food. It's kind of like a Thanksgiving-esque vibe where, eat chili, snacks, whatever. And then we all just share, I guess we share something.
Yeah.
It's different every time.
Right.
Whether it's story, whether it's poem, whether it's music, whatever. We just, and then we get good gong washing. I don't know if anyone knows what a gong washing is, but look it up. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's vibration throughout your whole entire body.
Yes. All right.
It feels like there's an orchestra in this room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just with that simple
It
gong.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
We got a gong guy
Yep.
We do have a gong guy.
trained to do gong washings. So you want to come and hang out.
Yeah. And I remember before we transitioned over to doing the solstice, you would do a Christmas Eve chili.
Always Christmas. I did that for years because I love to have former students stop by with their kids, come in to see the Christmas tree and have some chili if they would like to. And so it started that way. But then as I got older and older,
Back to your roots.
I would get so tired that on Christmas Day, I was too tired to enjoy Christmas Day. And so that's when we moved it from Christmas Eve chili to solstice chili, which is a week before.
Which works nice. I always think you have your holidays, you have Thanksgiving, Christmas, you get together with different family members at different times. You have to coordinate dates, and it's you have certain obligations, but those are the obligations you look forward to. I consider this one of those. It's every year there's, we have the winter solstice. I know that this is going on the calendar. What day are we doing it this year?
Yes.
And book that.
Right.
So it's a winter and summer solstice.
Oh,
It's always just getting together.
Yes.
With Fran, Kevin, and our extended friend group through
Yes.
The spirit
Fran, some of our
family.
own friends we bring here. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a good time.
It is.
Yeah, one of the highlights that we always discuss is so you can't just come and hang out with Fran and Dan without kind of there being some performance.
That's right. There has to be entertainment.
Yes. And the first solstice gathering variety show, he sang.
Yes.
And
2 little boys.
it was so moving. My sister remembers, crying during it.
Yes,
She still
yes.
talks about how powerful that was. And that was such a cool moment. And then we did some meditation,
Yes.
got really relaxed
Right.
into
The gong washing.
into the gong
You
walk.
might as well have done peyotes. It's at this point, where's the shaman coming in?
And that was
That was great.
yeah. And we've gathered since. And
Yeah.
last year was a little tricky with COVID.
Oh, yes.
And we didn't celebrate it till February.
Yes.
It's been a pain in the ass. It
No.
really is. It's just been
It
kind
is.
of lingering. And
I
we're
know.
at the point we're kind of over that. Hump.
Well, we have to learn to live with it
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Be careful.
Now I see a lot of people are getting the flu too this year.
I know,
The flu's
and
on, that's every year. You can't dodge that.
They say that this flu is worse than COVID.
They say that every year though, Fran.
Do
Isn't
they?
isn't that a tactic?
It might be, but
I'll let you two sort this out.
it scares people that get to be a certain age.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
I don't want to get it, so I'm being very careful. I'll be careful with my hugs.
Yeah.
Careful with hugs. One poem that I always read for the gathering. I got it here. Where is it? I got to print this out and just leave it here, Fran.
That would be nice.
So I found this online. It's credited to a Susan Cooper.
Shout out Susan Coops.
And it's called The Shortest Day, Welcome Yule. So the shortest day came and the year died. Everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing, to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages you can hear them, echoing behind us. Listen! All the long echoes sing the same delight, this shortest day. As promise wakens in the sleeping lands, they carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends, and hope for peace. And so do we, here, now, this year, and every year. Welcome Yule.
Beautiful.
Let that just kind of sit there.
Yes. Absolutely beautiful.
So we're excited. Hopefully folks are listening to this on the solstice, thinking about what the darkness means and
Yes.
what that coming
And
light means.
I think like it's 2022. We need more holidays to celebrate. Like I think we should get off for the solstice, right? It should be like a company thing. You get off for all these days. You get a lot of these,
Yes.
I feel like very left companies that shut down for every single holiday. It doesn't matter what it is.
Like banks.
Yeah, banks,
Very
even
left, the banks.
pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
All those they love taking days off. So this could be one to put on there. You have to take off for the solstice. I think you should. Anything to get out of work
It would be lovely.
and spend time with people in your lives.
When I was driving today, I heard on the radio that it is National Monkeys Day.
Like the band The Monkeys or the animal The Monkeys?
It's the animal monkey. I didn't know they had a national day.
You know what? That's another thing. They're making more and more of these days for no reason.
So you want more
What did the
holidays?
monkeys do? What did they do to deserve it?
Well, every day is a day.
Every
of some
day,
sort.
Of some sort. And
A
that's,
national day.
but
but I didn't know about the monkeys.
They've got
And-
like National Avocado Day, like Donut Day, Cookie Day. They
Pizza
just
Day.
everything. There's only 365 days, and there's too many things. I feel like each day there's like national 10 things on that day.
Right.
Let's see
You
what
can't
else.
dedicate a day to one thing. There's so many things.
I'm going to see National Day holiday.
Yes.
Today?
Today's
Yeah.
Monkey Day.
Yeah, what BS did people make up? Just like, oh, let's give it a day for the monkeys.
It
Which
is
is cool.
It is Monkey Day.
What else,
National Alabama Day.
dude?
Oh.
Alabama.
What else?
I don't. That's like the main ones. There's other ones here, but
Read them.
Martyred Intellectuals Day.
So,
Yeah, so there's that.
are you on Reddit?
This is nationaldaycalendar.com.
I don't believe it. If it's .org, I believe it. .com, I ain't believing it.
I mean, it had National Monkey Day. Well, it's not the solstice. And when people are listening, they can look up. But yeah,
There it is. I know.
Interesting.
It is interesting because I
What did you
can't.
do for the monkeys today?
Well, I can't remember.
today.
I can't remember when they even brought that up because usually, let's just say, we know that if you have National Pig Day, there is a National Pig Day, but we use pigs. Then we use them for putting in a heart and heart transplants. The pig.
Are you saying pigs deserve the National Day and monkeys don't?
No, I'm not saying that. I just don't.
A lot of monkeys are going to be a little angry.
But I'm just trying to understand when they presented this, what was the whole story about? What was it that they wanted us to think about in terms of the monkey?
I know who us are, but who's they, Fran?
I would
The
say
people who pick the day.
The-
But also, how many
who
monkeys
are
have
they?
we just launched into space with no returns to come back? It's got monkeys floating around in space, just stuck out there.
I like
They would
that.
give any of that to be true?
Dude, I've seen enough movies to know this happens, all right? We take monkeys, we put them in a rocket ship, and we shoot them out to space,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to just
Yeah.
It is
discover
Is
things.
it
That's right.
1955?
That's true. They did use a monkey the first time they shot any.
Yeah, and now, first of all, did that monkey consent to that?
No.
Did anyone know that, hey, monkey, you're going to space? Did anyone do like
No.
sign language for the guy to
No.
know?
Yeah.
I think it's just total.
I'm glad this is turning into the ethical science episode as well.
Well, they probably test a lot of things on monkeys
They have.
because the DNA is so similar to ours.
Absolutely.
But I just wondered, and see, I've never heard that there was a Monkey Day. So today, I thought, well, what am I supposed to be doing to celebrate the monkey today?
I ate 2 bananas today.
Oh, well, that's good. I
Same
did.
time?
No.
One in each hand?
No.
Okay.
Is that how you eat 2 bananas?
No. But what about, we have a National Monkey Day, right? Now we know this. We have Earth Day. What about, do we have National Human Day? What about us people?
Fran, I almost wish you didn't bring this up.
I know, but
Where's our day? Like, I feel like we deserve a day. Can you look up National Human Day?
I'm not looking
When
it
is
up.
National? I'm looking it up.
Mm, I bet there
I
isn't.
can't because my phone's recording.
I bet there isn't.
Huh.
No,
What's the date today?
today's the 14th.
14th?
Yes.
December 14th, National Human Day.
No, it's Monkey Day.
We're double down. We're double down.
Oh, okay.
Seems kind of rude now.
No.
The monkeys might not like it if we take anything away from their day.
I think the humans don't like it if we take anything away from them.
Yeah, humans. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Okay, next.
Yes. Anything else on our list tonight?
Not really. I mean, we can keep it short, like the shortest day.
It is,
Questions?
right?
Something just another little fun fact for the solstice. Tomorrow at noon would be your longest shadow of the year.
Oh,
For the summer solstice.
Okay.
You don't have a shadow at noontime.
that's right.
So that's
Okay.
a fun.
Cool. I'm going to look at my shadow and be like, I'm taller. Right? It's the longest shadow.
Yeah.
From 5'8" to 6'4" real quick.
You're growing up right before our eyes. But yeah, the solstice is great. It brings people together.
Yes.
And maybe it's not for everyone, but I hope those listening out there maybe try the solstice or
Yes.
find some type of holiday, whether it's National Monkey Day, National Human Day, Pecan Pie Day, whatever it is, to
Yes.
find reason to gather with those near and dear.
You
Yes.
said pecan. You know how pretentious people sound when they say pecan versus Is it pecan or pecan? What do you say, pecan or pecan?
pecan.
Pecan. Oh my God, I'm proud of the pecaners. I'm a pecaner, guys.
What has
Pecan
It's
pie.
actually the only thing you learn in college.
Pecan. Oh, yeah. I dropped out before that.
Oh, down south, a lot of people say pecan.
Pecan. Pecan pies.
That's perfect because it's National Alabama Day.
Yeah.
All our Alabama listeners.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get any Fran mail. we're only getting season 2 rolling again, which we're probably going to take a short little break here for the holidays.
Yes.
But we got the wheels churning again, which will be good. Justin, you texted me once late at night saying,
You up?
"Are you up?" Which was weird. And then you said we should talk about the concept of forever.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
Oh.
Have you put any more thought into that idea?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
It's at the table now. The concept of forever.
You're
Which is-
tabling the idea.
Yeah, we'll workshop it.
we can think about it.
Yeah, we can think about it.
All right.
I like it too because, like, obviously, like, I'm almost 30 years old. Like, look at what I've done
Mhm.
to date, and then like everything that I do, like, it lives with you till the day you die, and then after it carries through. So it's like the concept of like forever, like everything you do, like, I don't know, has like an imprint in time. So
I
I
like
don't know.
it.
I gotta.
Is that like the butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Every little thing you do
Well,
affects everything else.
Yes. And
Yeah.
your presence changes everything.
Mhm.
Yes. It's hard to believe that, but it is.
I'd like to know your thought on forever.
I'm going to think about that a
one's
lot.
that one's a good one.
Because I do believe in forever.
Yeah.
There is no
I know.
end.
Well, that's why it was like perfect, because you always talk
Yes.
about the
Yes.
forever, like, you know, the
It is forever.
what's next, and
Exactly.
forever is. I
That's
guess
so
it's there.
forever. You can have forever going forward in the progression of time, correct?
Yeah,
Like
right.
from now until forever. So, endless.
yes.
Can you have forever going back, or does it only go back to like the Big Bang Theory?
I feel like you need like Neil deGrasse Tyson here to like answer that.
I know.
You need one of those
Yeah.
scientific people.
Yes.
We'll get him as a guest. Fran, make a couple calls.
I would love to have him. He's one of my favorite people.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna try to reach out to him on every platform.
See
See if we can get anything.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, you can call in.
Okay.
We'll write him a letter. Folks, just a reminder, you can connect with us on Instagram at Tea With Fran Podcast. That's the same for YouTube, Tea With Fran Podcast. The Gmail, of course. Fran is itching for some questions.
Yes.
She is tired of what Justin and I are coming up with.
I like the questions too. I like them a lot.
Oh, and angel stories.
Yeah, angel stories for sure.
Right.
Which I feel like that's something either for sure you had an
Yes.
angel moment,
Right.
or maybe you weren't able to realize.
Right. But something you can't explain, something that was unusual in your life. An instant. You just have to think about it.
We need people to write in. I like the questions.
I do too.
It's great.
Share with friends, family, coworkers.
Okay.
We're obviously very popular in the United States. We're trying to go globally as well, apparently. But yeah, share it. We want to hear from you.
Yes, we'd love it.
And we are wishing you a safe and merry solstice and holiday season.
Enjoy every moment.
Till next time.
Till
well.
next time.